where we're thanking the Lord for all sorts of things. We're just thankful on Passover especially. So, I don't know how many of you have seen the Jimmy Fallon show, the Tonight Show, but there's a special way of showing your thanks in that show. And since it's Friday night, so that's the time for doing that. And it's been a really busy week, so I haven't had a chance to do a lot of sort of our errands. So I was wondering if it was okay with you guys if I did my thank you notes right now. I have okay, so. And I need a little bit of thank you note writing music.
Just like Jimmy
Thank you, Passover, for being a festival of freedom, just like the 4th of July, but without fireworks and with constipation. Thank you, baby Moses, for taking a ride on the Nile in a basket. You were the first Israeli Navy SEAL. And you became our mole in the royal family. Thanks a lot, Moses. Thank you, food on the Seder plate, for making the hard-boiled egg look like a gourmet treat. Okay, and I think, we're all very thankful, but the young adults especially are very thankful for some things, and I think they wanted to express their thanks, so I think Shayna is the next one who wants.
Thank you, young Miriam, for convincing Pharaoh's daughter to use Moses' mother as a nursemaid. You created the first Angie's List. Just go to www.miriamslist.com. Thank you for questions, for giving us an opportunity to embarrass the youngest members of the family every year, no matter how old they get. And it's not me.
Thank you, young Moses. You killed the Egyptian guard and had to flee Midian. On the positive side, while you were there, you met a nice girl from a good family at the well. Well done. Thank you, gefilte fish, for not even trying to sound appetizing.
Thank you, burning bush, for not being a part of the Bush family. You convinced Moses to go back to Egypt to save our people, so you must have been one persuasive shrubbery. Thank you, 4 cups of wine, for giving me an excuse to get a little drunk in front of my parents.
Thank you, Pharaoh, for being the Darth Vader of the Torah. And now, we're pleased to announce Plague Wars 10, coming to a theater near you. Thank you, Uncle Al, for coming to our Seder after all, so you can fight with Uncle Bill about who should play the part of the wise son.
Thank you, Pharaoh's magicians. You tried to outdo Moses and the Lord, but you came up short. Don't feel bad. Not even Al could have gotten out of this Seder. Thank you, horseradish, for being neither a horse nor a rat. Hey, I'm looking at you too, Shankbone on the Seder. All you are is a chicken wing.
Thank you, Plague of Frogs, for giving us an excuse to use cute little plastic toys at the Seder table. Thank you. Thank you, piece of matzah, for looking like a piece of cardboard, but tasting like a piece of cardboard.
saying to the Hebrews, I won't let you go. Then, okay, you can go. And then, no, you can't go. In the history of politicians, you were the first flip-flopper. Thank you, last year's Seder, for when we said, next year in Jerusalem, another year of travel plans gone awry.
Thank you, Uncle Marty.
Oh, geez. Who set this up?
It was
Sounds like a conflict of interest.
My father was the wise child. It's never happened before.
Won't happen again.
And now I don't have to hear all about how Uncle Bill should have been the simple child on the ride home. Thank you, matzo balls, for being much more pleasant to talk about than either of the words in your name.
Thank you, Red Sea, for letting our people cross and then crashing down on Pharaoh's army. For them, you were the Dead Sea. Thank you, Afikomen. You are supposed to be the dessert, but thank goodness we have your tasty cousin, Matzah Toffee.
Thank you, Miriam, for singing and dancing at the Red Sea and making the Passover story into a musical, featuring the hills are alive with the sound of matzah. These are a few of my favorite plays. Climb Mount Sinai.
Also mine.
Thank you, second half of the Seder, following the festive meal, for being a good sport every year when we ignore you.
A couple more. Thank you, adult Moses.
I thought this was the young adult part.
You were slow. You were slow of speech and slow of tongue.
We have to prepare the ham.
You became the greatest leader of our people. It's a good thing you didn't have to rely on sound bites to get elected. Okay. So the idea is that part of those told the Passover story, which we're supposed to do. So, and seriously, thank you, family and friends, for sharing these wonderful events with us and making our lives so special. And one more. Thank you, Lord, for our freedom. We will try not to ever take it for granted.